Is Karen Edwards. We are live at the Northeast Roofing Contractors Association 98th Annual Conference and Expo, and Joseph from Terial is joining me for this conversation. Welcome.
Thank you. Excited to be here.
Yeah.
Second NERCA event for me, so.
Okay, so you were there last year and you were here this year. Now, I get them all mixed up. Last year we were in Atlantic City.
We were in Atlantic City. I was relatively new with Terial,
Yeah.
so I got thrown into the fire and was exposed to the industry and the folks in it rather quickly, which was probably for the best.
Yes, and I think that this event is probably more well attended than we saw last year in Atlantic City. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, they were both great events.
Yeah.
Given we're so close to the IRE, obviously that's our industry's biggest show. These smaller regional shows I prefer.
Yeah.
You don't need a golf cart to get around, number one. Yeah. But number two, you also get to spend more time and have more meaningful conversations with folks, given they don't need 6 hours to walk the floor.
Right.
So a lot of engaging conversations. It's been great.
Okay, so for those who don't know, maybe introduce yourself, tell us what you do at Terial, and what is Terial?
Got it. So I am an account executive at Terial, and Terial is an all-in-one solution built specifically for commercial roofing contractors. So we are in the business to provide one piece of software to manage all of your sales and bidding work, all your service work order, and all of your production jobs. So again, one system to run the entire operation.
Nice, simple, right?
Simple, easy to use.
Streamlined. So let's talk about the conversations that you're having with contractors today. What are they looking for? What are they struggling with?
The conversations I've had today is the classic, we've got 3 or 4 different pieces of software. We have something to do our bidding work. We have something for service, something for production. None of it is communicating, and we are struggling to keep up with the demand, right? Everyone's doing a lot of work, which is a great thing, and they need a streamlined system to make themselves more efficient so they can ultimately win more jobs and do more business.
Yeah, that's what everybody wants.
Yes, that's what we're in the business.
Keep it easy.
Exactly.
So keeping it easy, let's talk about, I've got 3 or 4 systems. They're not the best, but it's working for now. Mm-hmm. And the thought of changing is scary.
It's a scary thing. A lot of these folks have been on a system for 10 or 15 years. And maybe that system was the best thing around 10 or 15 years ago.
Right.
Not a whole lot has been updated to the system per se, and that's where Terial is really coming in and pushing this envelope, right? Building a super simple platform that your technicians out in the field want to use. It makes their job easier. That's what it's all about for us at Terial.
Yeah, and now you guys, how old is the company now? 4 or 5 years?
Not even.
Oh.
We are a couple years old, a little older than 2 at this point.
Nice.
So we're coming up on my first anniversary with Terial, which is super exciting, and the growth that I've seen Terial have in the last 12 months is
incredible.
Awesome, incredible,
yeah.
Inspiring. It's really cool. Obviously, we can see all the usage of the platform, and it's very cool to know the system that I'm selling, thousands of people are using it every day.
Right.
So it's pretty cool.
And we're out there and about in the industry, and we hear the buzz too. We talk to contractors who are making that change. Mm-hmm. And when you've got a solution that, like we said, is streamlined, it's simple, it works, it speaks for itself.
It does. We're one last thing to say here is that we have a 0% churn rate. So when you come to Terial, no one has left. So that hopefully speaks for itself as well.
Hotel California, right?
Yeah, you can never leave.
Never leave. No, that's a good thing though, because they love it. Obviously, mm-hmm. It's doing what they wanted it to do.
Totally.
What does that process look like to make that change? How do you help make it easy?
Yeah, great question. We put a lot of effort on our side on that onboarding process. We never want someone to start with a blank slate, right? So we really want to get the system built out as much as possible for them. And then a huge piece for us is we come in person for a couple days and train the entire organization.
Okay.
So we'll split up, the conversations with the service teams and the production teams, the finance team. Everyone gets their own time. And after those 2 days, you're live on the system.
Wow.
So it's that quick. And then onboarding doesn't stop once we leave for that training. We're going to continue to check in. Most folks are going to do bi-weekly check-ins for the first couple months. We want to make sure, again, 100% adoption across the board, and then sooner than later, you're in a good spot, and we'll taper those meetings down to maybe once a quarter or once a month. It's really whatever you want.
There's something to be said. I'm a big fan of virtual, right? We're the coffee shops. We're a 100% virtual company, but there's still something to be said about that in-person assistance and confidence. And I think contractors probably really appreciate that.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, we all work on Zoom every day. When you're on a Zoom camera, it's easy to get distracted with a text message or an email or whatever. So, that in-person training does make a huge difference. Everyone's super engaged, and it's a fun time. Candidly, I have not been present for a training yet. I need to do that. A lot of our team members have gone out and done it, even if they're not on the customer success side. But yeah, it makes all the difference in the world.
I love it. I love it. Well, if you're not at NERCA, you're running out of time. The show's closing in about an hour. It's happy hour on the show floor. Everyone's happy to be here. It's been a great show. You can find out more about Terial on the coffee shops. They have a directory with all this information, how to contact them, how to get started. Thank you so much, Joseph, for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
It's great to see you.
Yes, ma'am.
And now you've got to keep them entertained while I go stop the video.
Stop the video. We just revamped our website, so check that out. You can get a demo straight from the website, learn a lot of great information.